Well then. This is something. That's for sure. Cute phone case. Yeah. Yeah.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
Technically, yes.
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
Huh?
She's huge! She's way too huge! But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
Kniferella?
She said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
I'm not sure that's really what we're focusing on right now, but...
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
There's a limit to that.
I'd get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Uh-huh.
So fucking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
Bit of a contrast from Fate yesterday. Yeah, that's true.
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Yeah, Junko's like evil and whatnot, but she's fun. I have to admit it. I hate to admit it, but I have to admit it, yeah.
Is it just me, or did her personality change? I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
I mean, see, here's the issue though. Big data, it's stupider than you would expect, right? So you got like YouTube algorithms, so they track like, you know, the advertisers like, oh, what ads do you watch? What things do you want to buy? So supposedly they know exactly what sort of advertisements I'm susceptible to, but you know what they actually know? They know what advertisements happen to play when I'm have a video on while I'm washing the dishes. That's what they know. Not quite what they're hoping for, I don't think.
You are not bored at all. I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity? Oh right, these people don't know Junko Enoshima personally. Junko?
I see!
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
Is she fourth wall breaking too?
And why is someone who died here right now? Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Oh no. You're gonna kill alter ego for like the third or fourth time?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right?
Uh-huh.
That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive.
You had the skills for that?
And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima? She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other? What's all this bitch is doing? Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends. Hell no! Man, they hate me.
It's not that we hate you, it's just you're evil.
And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
Okay.
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
Okay, agreed.
That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Okay. And I'm not above making a deal with Junko Enoshima if she's making sense.
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
What's the catch?
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know?
This is nothing new.
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in the microwave and nuke it.
That's not effective.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
What, the duration of that timer?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at our mercy. But we gotta progress unless we answer. We have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was the park. Yeah, the Jabberwock Park. Big old timer there.
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
Doesn't add up though. Why'd that be a feature in the first place?
How brilliantly wrong!
What?
You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Hey, what else was it?
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road?
No?
I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
That's all it was? The timer was just a self-imposed challenge? What the heck?
Enough. Please stop.
She's just speedrunning it? She's speedrunning the game. Great.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program.
Here's an interesting question. Is this the first time we've even done this? Because if one of the options is to reset, is it possible that we've gone through this loop several times already?
While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before.
Yeah, so she's either lying now or she was lying then. How can we trust anything? How can we trust our evidence? How can we trust our testimony when it's all in a fabricated world that need not make sense or logically or rationally or truthfully?
You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey,
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But there's gotta be a catch here.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, yeah, but it's not in this world. It's about how... It's about this world interfacing with the real world. There, we actually do need to obey laws of physics and reality and whatnot.
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
if we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
I mean...
Well, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
If it's too good to be true, Fuyuhiko, you gotta be skeptical.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices? Excuse me? What? As in what? Like device drivers, plot devices, what?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, "Who are you talking to?" It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Wait.
Chump?
Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
How are we can't trust her. We can't trust her.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right, with this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. Our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. then it's safe to say that this is a good ending, right? Okay, no timer? No timer? Okay. We can't press graduate. The question is, do we press repeat or don't press anything? What were the rules of it? I mean, even if... Oh, this is tough. And last time the solution was you don't press anything. What do we get out of repeating? I don't think we get anything out of repeating necessarily. I think we just gotta hold steady. Don't be rash. We need more facts from a trustworthy source before we make any decision here. Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by majority vote, so you just don't think about it and press graduate. Do you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. I can go back. Majority votes. I mean, Hey, that's the repeat button. Don't you get it? If you press that, we're stuck here, you know? You better all start saying we're better off staying here. No, there's gotta be a catch. There must be a catch. There's no way it's that simple. But it's a majority vote. I had voted anyway, so. Dang democracy.
I got it!
What?
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
This is what I've been telling people! Sheesh. Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Okay, yeah, we know who you are. This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Sorry, once bitten, twice shy. Then this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Are you two acquainted?
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
Okay.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students.
I see.
Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I loved you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter.
It kind of matters, Fuyiko.
We can finally end this, you know?
If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Okay.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted.
Right.
Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Well, I guess, yeah, there's an absence.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered.
And that just seems like bad design, quite frankly.
It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Oh, that's devious there.
Dude, don't mess with me.
Yeah, it's actually sort of like and actually we kind of can do that, sort of. Like, you could take someone's like social media posts, even after they've died, run that as the training data for an AI, or an LLM, and create a chatbot based off of like a dead relative or something. Kind of creepy, but that's actually like plausible now.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Junko, I don't think Fuyuhiko's gonna react well to that.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkify all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world!
That looks terrifying.
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
The fake echo. Oh, that got me.
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us?
That's a fair point.
If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that.
Oh, because
That's why she made you
as
guys
the role
kill
teacher, I
each
bet she can't just summarily kill the students, right? The reason she wasn't able to do that was because there was something she didn't do? So, then the reason is the trip's rules. It's gotta be the rules, right?
I see! I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Rule 4. The lead teacher cannot directly...
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules.
That's rough.
Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
It's a clever plan. I'll give her props there.
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
What's this gonna be about?
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
I don't know, is this?
And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? It's the reserve course students.
I see.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Why was I the only survivor?
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
Very specific too, no rounding whatsoever.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore.
Hey!
I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a bit of a problem.
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Guess that's one option.
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation.
This is true.
Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet!
Nope.
There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Do tell. Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? A way to get out that Junko doesn't know about might be that. Part of this shutdown sequence, right? Special command that can be used during the graduation exam. To use this, you can override the observer and forcibly escape. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
I see. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution.
Yeah, good. Understatement of the year right there.
There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Why not? Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated. Because there's not enough people. We need a majority.
I see.
Right. But we could, like, get
Because
some more people in here, right?
There's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct? However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Oh, right, yeah.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya.
So we need, like, 2 more.
The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
Wait, if Makoto could get in, surely we can get some other people in here, maybe? Makoto, you do have backup, right? Hey, Makoto?
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
Thanks.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them?
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Kyoko! Awesome! Well, we lost Best Girl from this game, but we got Best Girl from previous game in, so there we go.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Classic Byakuya.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Nice.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Yeah.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Thank you, Becca. Thank you.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
What's wrong with being skinny?
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. The Killing School Life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the Killing School Life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown
Yeah,
sequence.
that's a majority. As long as everyone does their part here, right? Oh, quit crying.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
What?
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Silence is not really heartening.
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
What does that include?
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
In a sense, but I mean, if we get transferred first. Right, you transfer the file and you do... Oh, wait a minute, are we setting up that philosophical situation now? Oh no, it's the prestige. The prestige issue. Where, like I said, if you haven't seen, I guess spoilers, but basically the idea here is if you copy yourself and then you kill the original, are you dead or are you alive? Right, because like this is a computer, so the way computers work, if you transfer a file somewhere, you don't ever actually transfer the file. What you're doing is you're copying the file, reconstituting it elsewhere on the machine, and then deleting the original file. If that's what's happening here, if the avatars are getting transferred to the body, then are we going to experience death? Because it's a copy, paste, delete.
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Oh. Wait, does that mean we'll lose all of our memories of here? Is that good? Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
But didn't you guys want to... If we revert back to how we were before, if what was said before of us being the ultimate despairs is accurate, then, like, you can't let us out, right?
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We're going to revert back to original selves where it entered the program. Then we will... We'll lose mono coins! No. We'll revert to ultimate despairs.
I see.
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
Oh, that doesn't seem great.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
But what are you gonna do to us once we're out of here?
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
She is correct about that. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Pretty sure? Weren't you pretty sure that that 2/3 of us weren't gonna die in this program? I need a little more assurance than pretty sure.